You know you want some of this beautiful tart, this berry tart with yogurt honey filling. It's really easy to make and it's so beautiful and it's perfect for summer holiday weekends, bringing to a barbecue, impressing your friends, just something to totally enjoy the weekend in the summer during berry season, which is right now. So I'm going to show you how to make it. It's super easy. And it's like healthier for you because, hey, it's me, right? Well, it has a Graham Cracker Crust, and I'm going to show you how to make that. It's super easy. You just take essentially a package of Graham crackers, about 9 of these larger sheets of Graham crackers, and whir that up in a food processor, just pulsing it until it's like a fine crumb. Then you just add to that 3 tablespoons of butter, of melted butter. And you could use oil here if you prefer. But I like to use a little butter. I love those buttery crumbs. And 2 tablespoons of water and a little bit of salt. Just a touch of salt. An eighth of a teaspoon of salt. And then you just process that until it like forms kind of a dough. Then you just basically dump that, I'll show you, into a pie pan. Now, the truth is that if you wanted to take a shortcut, you could just buy a Graham Cracker Crust. But I still like to make my own because it always tastes better. But it's totally fine, by the way, to just get a store-bought crust and take that shortcut. So basically, you put this into a pie pan and use your fingers and press it all out. And I'm not going to do it here because after you press it all out, then you bake it 350 for 10 minutes until it's like firm and browned and your kitchen smells amazing. Then you let that cool. So I've already done that here. In this pie dish, I have one already done. So again, if you just wanted to skip this whole first part, you totally could and just buy a crust. That would be fine. But let me show you this filling because it's easy and it's so, so delicious and good for you. So the filling, these are the berries for later. The filling is some Greek yogurt, which I strain further to really eliminate even more liquid. So this is 2 cups of Greek yogurt, and I just put this in a strainer in a paper towel in the refrigerator for about 4 hours. And look how much liquid comes out, right? You can see all that. You don't want that in your tart, so you want it to be nice and firm ultimately, which is why we thicken this further. So you can use Greek yogurt and thicken it like this, or you can buy Icelandic yogurt, which is called skyr, S-K-Y-R, and that's even more thick, even thicker than Greek yogurt. So then you wouldn't really even have to strain that further. But either way, and you see how quickly it tumbles out of the paper towel, so that's no problem at all. And then to that, I'm just going to sweeten that with a bit of honey, 2 tablespoons of honey. And I always like to use unrefined sweeteners whenever possible. It still counts as added sugar, and in this whole pie, there's really not much. It still counts as added sugar, but at least you're getting some antioxidants, and it's a little slower release into your system. I'm also going to add some lemon zest to season that with. Just about 3/4 of a teaspoon of lemon zest. So we have this nice lemon honey yogurt filling, and that's pretty much all there is to the filling. I'm just going to stir that up. And then get that all evenly integrated. Fluffy, and then just essentially tumble this into the baked Graham Cracker Crust. Like so. And spread it around. Now when spreading it around, you want to be careful not to scrape up the bottom. so that you don't disturb the graham cracker crust. Although it's not that easy to disturb, but just you want to kind of spread from the top like this. Just all the way around. Nice. Oh gosh, it's so good. It's so decadent and so good for you. I love that combination. And then once that's spread all around, you just top it with berries. And honestly, that's all there is to it. Let's make it beautiful and top it with berries. So I like to use, some blueberries. We like the red, white, and blue vibes for the summer festivities, right? July 4th, Memorial Day, Labor Day. Just nice to have that red, white, and blue. You can make a decoration if you want. I tend to not to like to get too fussy about it. So I just kind of scatter the berries around. But if you wanted to make a pattern, this is like a really fun thing to do with kids. They like to decorate. And everyone loves berries, right? So it's pretty easy to do. And then I like to finish it off with a little bit of fresh mint. But first, you want to let this set. You're going to want to let this set for several hours in the fridge so that the filling can kind of set into the crust nicely. A little more. So you see how easy that is? Unbelievable, right? And there you have it. It is just a great way to enjoy berry season. Cheers.